Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, as we get set for what ought to be a terrific battle. Today, two teams collide from the Pac-12, and conference implications are aplenty. And the Golden Gophers will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bruins offense is on the field for the first time today. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Iamalayama. Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Cox. Still on his, he's loose down the middle. There he goes. Touchdown, UCLA. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Minnesota's offense has its first opportunity of the day. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Got a man. It's Tracy. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. They send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Flores. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Bruins can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. And the Bruins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quick completion to the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Using his legs, it's Woods. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Turner. Oh, he's got some space. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Turner. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Lindsey. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Illinois came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Champaign had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but it certainly could have been worse. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. He'll pull it on the read. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Line getting set on second down. Power football with the run. It's a seam wide open. Turning it on. He's at the 30. Past the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bruins.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back. And
he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air, it's Lindsey. He lobs one high down the left side. Snags it at the 30, still running. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Basically, everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Flores. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air, it's Iamaleava. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Turner. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Going for it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Bought a little time, lets it go. Firing to the right, complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Matthews.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Cox. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Going right to work up top. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man by himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, how about that play? The big fella, one of the biggest guys, the biggest receivers on the field, right down the middle of the field, wide open. You could definitely tell the defense busted on that one.
To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. He's got him. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker, it's Turner. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll throw it with the catch. It's Tracy. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Not a chance. Missed it. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. The Bruins will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab down the left side. Off and running. He's at the touchdown, Minnesota. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for room. It's Woods. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Iamaleava. It's on target and complete. That's some old-school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. And the Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. He's loose. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll try the run. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. And the Bruins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Gets rid of it. Got it! They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. No good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the 1st. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Finds his big tight end. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's caught. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The big explosive play put them right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass, it's Lindsay. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Fired in from the red zone for the score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Flores. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UCLA!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Lindsay. Caught over the middle, it's Coleman. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Tight end now in motion. Tries to get it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Golden Gophers will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds.
fighting for that end zone.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minnesota! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
With that last touchdown, it looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the offense just going to spike it here. And the Bruins need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it.
Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.